Hold it just for a second. You got a pressure going on.
Just look at that face. The face of a thinker, a warrior, a man for all seasons. Yes, Nathan Devlin is all that, and more. But he is not perfect. Perhaps his greatest flaw is that he is too selfless. He cares too much for his fellow man, with nary a thought for himself. A man of limitless accomplishments and unbridled modesty. I can safely say that to know him is to love him, and to love him is to know him. Those who knew him love him, while those who do not know him love him from afar. I'm almost finished, Nate. For those of you who are less familiar with Star Trek than Nathan and I, let me explain that that is a quote from an episode that Nathan and I still laugh about. You may think it odd to be quoting Star Trek at a wedding, but I promise to explain. Nathan is more than my big brother. He is my confidant, my cheering section, and my rock. He is my best friend. But this wasn't always so. Growing up, he was your typical big brother, and we had a typical big brother-little sister relationship. I thought he was the coolest person in the world and wanted to follow him everywhere, and he thought I was annoying and would occasionally torment me. But on the rare occasion, he would allow me to come into his room to watch him play video games if I was really quiet, or allow me to borrow a movie from his epic collection if he was feeling rather generous. True to Big Brother fashion, if we were home alone, he would have control of the remote. And every day after school at 4 o'clock, he would watch Star Trek The Next Generation. I, of course, hated it. But, like a kidnapping victim to her captor experiencing Stockholm Syndrome, I eventually came to embrace Star Trek, and to this day, we still watch it together. It was the first thing we did as friends. Nathan, you are the best thing that this life has given me. I would not be the strong, confident woman and teacher if it had not been for your unfailing love and support. Knowing what an amazing big brother and best friend you have been, I know that you'll make an equally amazing husband and father. I am elated to be here today, on this most special day, to celebrate your marriage. And I wish you and Heather all the joy and love this world has to offer. To me. Nathan probably doesn't want you to know this. When he was young, he was a fan of Weird Al Yankovic. Because of that, I sometimes take a popular song and change the lyrics to suit the situation, but mostly just to make him laugh. This has brought us such classics as Totally Eclipsed by the International Whiskey Taste Challenge, stolen from the musical Evita, Don't Cry For Me, I'll Get Back at the Bitch, and born from a rather long road trip when Nathan refused to stop at a service station, jacked from Vince Gill, This Deuce Was Made for Dropping.